Richard Madeley was unimpressed when Jamie Oliver kept venturing into his kitchen while he was cooking. Richard Madeley shared an amusing memory about the time he found himself serving lunch to culinary giant Jamie Oliver. During a segment on the January 28th edition of Good Morning Britain, the much-loved presenter, aged 68, engaged in a light-hearted chat with co-host Susanna Reid and Scottish presenter Lorraine Kelly about her upcoming guests, which led to Jamie Oliver's, 49, name surfacing in the discussion. The TV veteran, who has in the past candidly confessed his love for whipping up a storm in the kitchen, reflected on a moment when he had to firmly tell the renowned chef to stay out of his cooking space after inviting him over to his house and noticing Jamie's repeated attempts to chip in with the meal preparation. In the midst of the conversation, Richard recalled, "He came to lunch at our house a few years ago." To which Lorraine chimed in with a response that underscored the daunting prospect. "Oh, for goodness, was that not a bit intimidating?" Unfazed, Richard asserted, "No, I'm not intimidated by him." As Lorraine clarified, "But cooking for him, I mean." This spurred the TV star to recount. "He did keep coming into the kitchen and offering to help. I had to get quite blunt with him, out of my kitchen." However, Lorraine suggested she would have welcomed the TV chef's involvement, jokingly saying, "Oh no, I would have just let him do it all," reports the Manchester Evening News. When Susanna inquired, "Did he eat everything that was offered?" Richard responded with visible satisfaction, "Yes, he did." To which his co-star remarked, "Oh good, that's the seal of approval," as Lorraine concurred, "Absolutely." Celebrity chef Jamie Oliver was casually brought up by Lorraine Kelly as she excitedly mentioned he'd be dropping by for a catch-up in her studio later on. It comes as Richard's former son-in-law James Haskell, who was married to the presenter's daughter Chloe Madeley, they split in 2023, admitted he previously threw Richard out the kitchen for a stress-free Christmas. The rugby champ said of the Good Morning Britain host during an interview on This Morning in 2023, "He can get quite fiery in the kitchen." He went on to recall the first time he met the longtime TV presenter on Boxing Day and the warning his then-wife Chloe gave him. He said, "I was told he can be a little bit tricky in the kitchen, don't go in there." Of course that was a red rag to a bull. Smiling, he added, "Son-in-law wanting to make a good impression, so I went in there and gave him a bit of chat. He used one of those F words.